Hi everyone. For our midterm learning activity project, I designed a project on teacher professional development. In August 2015, the New Teacher Project published the Mirage Report, which revealed their studies on teacher professional development. And they revealed some really interesting information. Notably, school districts spend an average of nearly $18,000 per teacher per year on development efforts. Secondly, teachers only spend about 10% of their school year on development. And lastly, less than half of the teachers in their study said that the professional development was not tailored to their development needs or teaching context. And so within or using this information, I wanted to try to find a way to improve teacher professional development, and I think that could be done really well using mobile phone technology or mobile phone learning. So, the basic goals of my learning activity are to make teacher professional development more accessible, tailored, and frequent. The audience for my project are these lovely people right here who are my cohort members in the Private School Leadership Program, which is part of the Klingenstein Center at Teachers College. And the specific topic for the professional development is mobile phone learning. We don't have a technology class within our program, and a lot of us identify technology in teaching and learning as an area of weakness, so I thought, what better opportunity to teach my classmates about some of the stuff we're learning in this class. So I have a few objectives. The first one is to use Facebook to share articles and resources on mobile phone learning with my audience through our Private School Leadership 1516 group page. So we already have a Facebook page, and here's a screenshot of it right here, which we use to share homework information or interesting articles and have like online discussions. So we use it already, which I think will make implementing the learning activity a little bit easier. Secondly, I want to use the comment function of Facebook to engage in meaningful discussions about the shared articles and resources. Third, I want to use the messaging function of Facebook to individually engage the participants in a metacognitive exercise about their learning of mobile technologies in the classroom. And lastly, I want to provide meaningful feedback to participants to help them self-direct their learning and professional development. Going back to this original slide, I think that Laura Naismith explained a lot of things in her literature review which make this activity applicable. For instance, this quote right here, where she says, "Mobile technologies offer learning experiences which can effectively engage and educate contemporary learners and which are often markedly different from those afforded by conventional desktop computers. The personal nature of these technologies means that they are well suited to engaging learners in individualized learning experiences and to giving them increased ownership and hence responsibility over their own work." Moreover, I think this activity fosters 5 out of the 6 learning theories that she outlined in her literature review. It fosters a constructivist learning theory, whereby the participants of this activity will be forming new ideas by building on their prior knowledge. It's a situated type of learning because the participants will be learning how to use mobile technology in the classroom by using mobile technology. It's collaborative through the comment and messaging section of Facebook. It promotes informal and lifelong learning because this is really accessible. Every member of the cohort group has Facebook and they can do it on their own time. And lastly, it fosters teaching and learning support, and this is something that my colleagues could then implement in the schools that they work at when we finish our program in May. There are a couple of threats and pitfalls, most notably time management. We're all in a full-time program. A lot of us have 5 or 6 classes, so finding the time to participate in this activity and for me to manage this activity will definitely be a threat. Also, content management, so not only finding or curating the types of resources that I share, but doing it in a regular fashion. And lastly, the participation rate, which goes hand in hand with time management, I think, because, as I said, we're all very busy. I'm hoping to have a steady participation rate. However, it could decrease given our very busy schedules. And so that concludes my learning activity. I think it's pretty promising so far, and I'm excited to test it out. And to end, I wanted to share a quote from Mike Sharple's article, which states, "Mobile learning can also be an opportunity to bridge the gulf between formal and experiential learning, opening new possibilities for personal fulfillment and lifelong learning." And I think this activity does just that. So thank you very much, and I'm really excited to hear your comments and questions. Thank you.